There are two main problems with this piano. It's had a lot of wear and given us a lot of good use, but it's normal for pianos to wear out over time. That's a perfectly usual thing. Basically, how the piano works is when the pianist presses down a key, there's a series of small levers that end up activating a hammer. The hammer is covered with felt, and it hits a string or a set of strings. And then the vibrations cause the sounding board and the rest of the instrument to vibrate, and that causes the sound you hear. This piano has a number of problems due to its age, but two chief ones have to do with the hammers and the keys. So the hammers, because they've been repeatedly striking the strings over the years, that little felt covering gets harder and harder and worn into grooves, and that means the sound becomes harder and less flexible, less beautiful. The other problem has to do with the keys themselves, which are a little bit wobbly, and that means that pianists have less control over the touch of the piano and therefore over the sound that they can create.
Home Street purchased this Heintzman grand piano about 30 years ago from a family in Blumenort. They had already purchased it as a used piano, and so we're expecting that this piano is at least 80 years old. We're hoping to raise at least $15,000 to replace the piano with another used piano. However, if we would buy a brand new piano, it would cost more like $30,000.
Well, it's really normal for pianos to age and wear out over time, so we've gotten very good use out of this one. To repair the problems, the main problems that I just described, would cost around $1,000, and those would only be interim fixes. They would help in the short term. It's kind of like pouring money into repairing an aging car or vehicle, and at a certain point, that investment is no longer worth it.